Welcome back to Giant Monster Games. My name is Adrian. We are recording more videos. So today we're playing Abzan Midrange, which means we want to play creatures and good value stuff. I think we're gonna keep this, by the way. As you can see, I'm now on camera once again, which means I found the blue screen, my $1, I think it's $5 tarp actually, and I put it up, so now you can see me once again. I'm not really sure what we're playing against. I'm guessing it could, in theory, be Dredge, or Mardu Pyromancer, or Hollow One. I think we should take a look. Play Overgrown Tomb, pay the 2 life for it, Inquisition our opponent. Here you go, opponent. I hear you like Inquisition of Kozilek. I know I like Inquisition of Kozilek. So, what is our opponent playing? We're about to find out. The magic of the game is, it is Junt. Okay, never mind. I'm just completely wrong this entire time. I kind of want to get rid of Liliana of the Veil. I also want to get rid of Scavenging Ooze. I kind of want to get rid of Bloodblade as well. I think we get rid of Ooze, so we can't play it next turn, and then we get rid of Liliana the turn after. Yes. Oh, I think. Yeah. Done. Ship it to our opponent's turn. That's a scary opening hand, by the way. It's a scary set of cards that our opponent has there. This is going to be a hard matchup for us because we, well, they have much more creature removal than we do. So it's going to be really difficult. I think we play a Shamble event, and then we run down an Inquisition of Kozilek again to pull out Liliana. I think this is kind of the way we need to go. Liliana of the Veil, you are not a friend of mine. Especially when you got 2 of them. Dang it. That is rough. Super rough. Okay, well, there you go. That's a thing. It's a spicy meatball. Spicy meatball indeed. So, opponent, we saw all this stuff. Stomping Grounds is gone, so he has Fatal Push. We have, no, just one of them. Liliana, Last Hope, so he has these cards left. Dang. I bet he's going to play the other Liliana of the Veil. Probably. And then we're going to probably pitch something like Lenoir Wastes, because we don't actually need it. Yeah. No, it's Liliana of the Veil. Each player discards a card. Lenoir Wastes, please. Yes. That card. Sorry, someone was chatting with me. Thought I should answer. Okie dokie. So we pitched the Lenoir Wastes. Ruin Raider. There's no reason. There's really no reason for me to play Ruin Raider. What I should do, though, is run down the other Overgrown Tomb, play Farseek. Or do I Windswept Heath, play Farseek? I think that's what we do. Farseek with these 2 guys. Because what we can start doing is making Shambling Vent a creature and swinging into our opponent's face. The problem is he has a Fatal Push in hand, which is less than fun. Less fun. Much less fun. Let's grab a Godless Shrine. Yeah. And do we want to pay it? No, because it comes into play tapped no matter what. So there's no point in us playing it. And I think that's going to be us. So ship to our opponent's turn. I think we throw away the other Farseek. And on our opponent's end step, we actually fetch. Because it's going to make us pitch a card again. Oh, he actually pitched the Fatal Push. That's interesting. So each player discards a card. I think we're going to pitch the Farseek, and we're actually going to try and play a Ruin Raider. Maybe. So there goes Farseek. You're gone. Goodbye, Farseek. Nice seeing you, but goodbye. And there's Liliana of the Last Hope. We can't let her get ultimate-did. And I don't want to get her ultimate either. So we actually have to, next turn we're going to have to swing in, I think. So our opponent has 0 cards in hand because they pitched Bloodbraid. So it's going to be Shambling Vent into our opponent's face starting soon. And I think we're going to grab a forest. Grabbing a forest. Okay. Plains is a card. I think we go like this. Not paying the life. Shambling Vent, making into a creature. Black, white, whatever. You go to combat, swing at Liliana of the Veil. Goodbye, Liliana of said Veil. I mean, theoretically, we could actually swing at our opponent's face for 2 damage each turn, but I think getting rid of Liliana is actually going to be better. Also, we're going to aim to play... Next turn, we're going to play... Oh, no, can we play... I think we're going to have to hold up Ruin Raider. I'd like to play Ruin Raider next turn, but he's going to make us again. He's going to make people discard cards. We're going to discard cards again. Depending on what he play. What does he play? Yeah, he's going to make us discard a card. Tarmogoyf. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. So, there goes the Plains. Yes, discarding that. If we play Ruin Raider, he makes us sack it with Liliana. So that doesn't really help us out a lot. Oh, Jund. You saucy minx. Wall of Omens is also a card we can draw. I think we're going to play Wall of Omens. And we'll go this way. What do we draw into? It is a Lenoir Waste. Alright, well, let's play the Ruin Raider, I guess. So, black, whatever. And then if our opponent makes us discard a card, it's not really going to do a whole lot. Goyf is not fun, but is not the end of the world either. So, yes. And then next turn we can basically make Shambling Vents into a creature, swing in, we get to draw a card, lose some life, which is not the funnest thing. He can't be swinging in either, though. He can make a sack a creature, which that creature gets to be Wall of Omens. So we have options. We do have options. And he can't kill any of our stuff. He can make this guy a 1/2, which is smaller. So we'll see. We will see. The problem with this guy as well, right now against Liliana of the Veil, is actually a really bad card. Target player sacks creature. Yeah, goodbye, Wall of Omens. Goodbye. We need to kill Liliana of the Veil, though. She needs to go away. And bolt. Bolt to, I'm assuming... Oh, no, they're going to the graveyard. Hold on, what is it? It's put 2 cards from the top of your library. You may return target a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, wow. That's really fun with Bloodbraid. That's super fun with Bloodbraid. And Inquisition. Wasted card for our opponent. Oh, Scary Jund. Yes. So this is gonna be a very hard game for me. I think after sideboard I don't think we gain the advantage after the sideboard, but we do have a better chance. I don't think we actually have a chance of winning. Oh, he doesn't swing in. I thought he would actually swing in. I don't think we have a chance of winning this game. Well, there's no point in not playing that. I mean, we could have actually not played it and. Yeah, and the problem with this guy is he makes us draw cards at the end of our end step. On our end step. So we're going to lose that guy next turn if he wants to kill Liliana, which he might do. He might do. We're going to find out. See what our opponent has drawn. See what the opponent draw. Super scary. Jund is a hard matchup for this deck. And this is actually one of the reasons, because Jund has become so much better, is actually, I think, one of the reasons why Abzan you don't really see much play, because Abzan is more focused on let's playing efficient creatures, and Jund plays efficient creatures as well, but they're more efficient. So that's bad for everyone. 1/1, check that out. He's a 1/1 dude. Tarmogoyf? Bloodbraid Elf? Either of these guys? Bloodbraid Elf coming in. Sure. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think I'm going to block because I don't want to really lose this guy, and I don't really want to lose this guy, even though this guy's going to die next turn. We might just swing in with him. Oh, no, if he swings in, he dies. We'll see. We'll see. Cast down. It's kind of fun. We can... Oh, what is our opponent playing? Deals 2 damage. Target player discards a card. Well, we might as well cast down on this guy. Might as well. So, black and whatever. Goodbye, Goify brother. And what I need is Lingering Souls right now. That's really is what I need. So, there goes that. This guy is going to be turned into a actual creature. And we don't have white, because I tapped down my Godless Shrine. Good job, Adrian. The best of jobs. Cancel that. Fun times are had by all. Mostly by me. By not paying attention that this was my only white source. Because I was like, oh yeah, right here is another white source. Nope. No, it's not. Oh well. And I had all these black sources. I had 3 black sources that I could... Other black sources. Lame-tastic. Because what I really needed to do is I needed to swing into this guy. Or into her. That's what I really needed to do. Also would have gained 2 life, which would have been great. But not so much anymore. We can still do this. It's just going to be a slower game for me. Also depends on what we draw. Oh, Dark Confidant. Ugh. Oh, he also gets to return a creature. So he can technically just return the Goif and play it right now. Because Liliana the Last Hope is really good in the Modern Jund build. Like, really good in the Modern Jund build. Yep. Siege Rhino, on the other hand, is actually quite delicious. I think we go like this. And we need black as well, don't we? There we go. Sieging Rhino. Unfortunately, it's going to die to Liliana of the Veil. I don't think we can actually win this through... It's just going to be a little bit grindy. I don't think we can actually win this game. We're too far behind. We're literally just playing to, like, draw a card. Hopefully this is the card I need. That's kind of what we're doing right now. So, yeah, Siege Rhino goes away. I just don't think we have it right now. So, I think we're going to go to game 2. I think that's... we're just going to save our clock and go to game 2. Yeah. Begin sideboard. What do we have against Jund? Well, another Lingering Souls is a good idea. Put that over here. Okay. What else? Dampening Sphere doesn't really help us out. That doesn't really help us. Pilthing Needle definitely helps us out against Liliana. Nile Spellbombs help us out against the other Liliana. Nature's Claim, 50-50. Duress is actually really good in this matchup. I actually think putting in more Hand Disruption and getting rid of stuff like Abrupt Decay is actually going to be... Actually, no, Abrupt Decay is actually decent because it just gets rid of Planeswalkers as well. So I think we pull out 2 cast downs. I think we pull out the Ruin Raiders. Do we pull out the Ruin Raiders? I think we pull out the Ruin Raiders. We put in Lingering Souls as well because there's just more creatures for them to deal with. So they like, oh no, there's more stuff on the board. How do we deal with it? Wall of Omens, I think they both come out because we're not playing against an aggro deck, so we don't actually need them. So I think we just run it back like that. So we're throwing in Nile Spellbombs to get rid of graveyards, also potentially drawing cards. We're throwing in Lingering Souls because more creatures is better. And we're throwing in Pithing Needle so we can name Liliana. This is actually a pretty solid opening hand. We're going to keep this. Unfortunately, we don't have Inquisition or anything. So that's a ting. I think it's Shambling Vents, ship to our opponent's turn. We can still turn 3 play Courser, turn 2 play Wall of Omens. So it's going to be Wall of Omens into Courser, into hopefully getting advantage. So, what do I do? Yes, we're going to pay 2 life. We're going to get the Wall of Omens out. And actually a little bit surprised he didn't have a turn 1 Inquisition or Thoughtseize. Mind you, I didn't see any... No, I saw... Did I see? I don't remember seeing any Inquisitions or Thoughtseizes in his deck, which is kind of like a typical Jund move, which we didn't see. Doesn't mean it's not there, just means we didn't see it. So, yes. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Not surprising. Okay. Blackleaf Cliffs. Dark Confidant. Okay, well, I think we're going to actually blow up Dark Confidant just because we're probably going to... We have a couple ways. Also Inquisition. I think we run down Windswept Heath. We need to crack this. And we should probably fetch up... We have both mana colors mana here, and he may have put in... may have actually put in Blood Moon or something in against us, because that actually is not a bad idea. So I think actually throwing down a forest is going to be a better bet. So we Abrupt Decay the Bob. Yeah, so Abrupt Decay the Bob. Abrupt Bob. Oh, no, we should have actually used that to fetch up another white source, so we could have made this guy into a creature. Didn't do that, though. And do I duress? Yes. We're going to duress our opponent. So he has Lightning Bolt, whole bunch of land, so Liliana of the Veil goes away. Shipping it to our opponent. So next turn we're going to play Courser. We should have actually, yeah, I mean, that was, green was a bad call. Green was a bad call. Should have been another color. Hey, Scavenging Ooze. We have Scavenging Oozes as well. Scavenging Oozes. So what do we know that he has in hand? He has a Bolt still in hand. Courser doesn't die to Bolt, so I'm not really that worried. So I think we just run down this lady. And see what's on top of our library. Hopefully land. Yeah, Llanowar Wastes. I'll play that. And then I think... So our library now has Inquisition on top. And I think we... Oh, yeah. Always yield to this. So it's going to gain life when we play land. And I don't need to... So we have two options here. I can Pithing Needle naming Scavenging Ooze so he can't make it bigger. Which right now isn't a problem, but it will be a problem down the road. Or I could name Liliana. Liliana of the Veil. Which is actually probably the bigger problem for us. I think that's the way we go. I think we actually name Liliana as a preemptive measure, because that's actually what loses us the game. So Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, playing cards like this is always risky. I mean, always challenging if you're not super familiar with everything in Modern, because it's name a card and you're like, oh my god, what's the name of that card? So yeah, so. I understand if you're more of a casual player, you might not be playing Pithing Needle because it's just not... Oh, there goes our Spell Bomb. Yeah. Just funny, I guess. Yeah, goodbye, Spell Bomb. You would have been awesome, but now you're gone. And we're going to have double Inquisition on top. Which is fine. Just fine. And I think we're actually just going to swing in with Courser next turn. We're just going to start doing the thing where we just swing in. Swing, swing, swing. So, ooh, another Scavenging Ooze on top. So, play the land, Inquisition our opponent, find out what's actually in their hand now. Let's just clear this. Clear all this. And I think we just go black. If I had white mana source, a white mana source, which we should have got with the Windswept Heath, which we didn't. There goes Bolt to what? To our face. Okay. Face bolts. He can make this a 3. Yeah. That's the thing. So, Treetop Villages. Done. Okay. So, the downside right now is Scavenging Ooze can actually eat Dark Confidant, which makes it a 3/3. Not the funnest day for me. So, I think we just hang out. We're playing the hangout game now. We're playing the hangout game. We just gotta make sure nothing else gets put into the graveyard for us, creature-based wise. Which could happen relatively easily. So there goes our other Inquisition. Inquisition into Inquisition. And I bet you he should eat this. He should have ate it actually, Dark Confidant on Art. Yeah. Should have played it. So let's go like this. And he needs to eat Dark Confidant in response. Yeah. There's Dark Confidant being eated. Yep. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. So, yes. We're at an impasse now. Who can hold on to stuff longer? Probably our opponent. Our opponent has a little bit more of a deck that is designed to go like longer. Mind you, Siege Rhino is going to turn the tables pretty quickly. So, we'll see. It's going to be a thing. Right now we're playing the... So, there's Treetop Village, by the way. And I think we've also seen that forest. Pretty sure that's this forest. Yes. Muchos dificulte, as you might say. And 1 black mana. Could be Fatal Push. Could get rid of our Scavenging Ooze. 2 could be powering up for Maelstrom Pulse. Could be Maelstrom Pulse. Or it could be Abrupt Decay. Sure. Let's eat things that you might want. So let's eat that. And let's also eat the Lightning Bolt. Just because I don't want them on the table. Yes, and there goes our Scavenging Ooze. Which, now his Scavenging Ooze can theoretically eat, which is annoying. Which doesn't kill our Siege Rhino, but it does make our Siege Rhino a little bit more difficult. Hey, it's play land. That's cool. Oh, we're gonna drop plains. Lame. Alright, well, playing the Siege Rhino. I mean, I guess playing the plains is good because that means we can actually turn our Shambling Vents into something. Which, in that sense, is fantastic because that's the one thing about playing a more budget deck, is you just don't have the mana fixing that you need. That being said, could have Windswept Heathed it away. Or into something that was white. I guess, mind you, his mana base is like all non-basics as well. So I guess me fearing, slightly fearing the Blood Moon was just a wrong choice. Straight up wrong choice. Alright. So now we are playing the waiting game. So he needs to kill another creature so he can eat something with Scavenging Ooze. What is he playing? Oh, Bloodbraid Elf. Cascading into Tarmogoyf. Dang. Ouch. Ouch for me, that is. Ouch for me. It means I can't swing in. It's really what it means. It means I cannot swing in. At the same time, it means he can't really swing in either. But it is very ouch. Lingering Souls is a card I would like to play in the near future here. So we are still at an impasse. I will keep playing. I'm going to keep hanging out. Keep hanging out. So Lingering Souls is going to start winning us the game soon. 2 damage at a go. But he can't really attack in. He attacks in, we have Siege Rhino to block. We have Corsair that blocks most things. Not Tarmogoyf. It doesn't block it. Oh, it just blocks, I guess, Bloodbraid. And then we have this guy that also blocks Bloodbraid. And then we also have this guy that doesn't really block anything, but could be, in the spur of the moment, also block something. We will see. We will see. I am looking forward to Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls over there. You're my wingman. Or in this case, wing woman. Because we don't have to conform to gender norms here. If you know what I'm saying. And oh, it's gonna be Cryptic Command, not Cryptic Command, Kozilek's Command. Kozilek's Command? No. Colligan's Command. Close. Trying to remember words. And also destroying Pithing Needle. Well, that's no good for me. Have to discard Lingering Souls. At least I get to play Lingering Souls still. If he was smart, he's going to eat it before I get a chance to play it, though. Yeah. Sad day for me. Abrupt Decay, though, is going to be nice because I'm going to be able to eat his stupid Scavenging Ooze. Stupid Scavenging Ooze. And once the Scavenging Ooze is eaten, I can actually start swinging in and doing other stuff again. Once it's eaten. So, yes. Slow game. Slow, grindy game. Abzan versus Jund. Slow, grindy game indeed. So, opponent, 0 cards in hand still. We're playing the who has 0 cards first. So, Abrupt Decay I mean, I really need to eat the Scavenging Ooze. But I think we just hold up for now. I'm not going to attack him with anything. So, yes, it's the way we go. It's the way we go. So I'll probably blow up the Scavenging Ooze on his end step, assuming he didn't draw into anything super relevant. The thing is, the reason why we want to hold up Abrupt Decay, theoretically, is so we can use it also on Liliana. It's the reason why we would want to hold it up. So we will hold it up for the time being. Hey, another Courser. So let's actually play the Lingering Souls. White and a green and another green, I guess. And I mean, theoretically we could get rid of Scavenging Ooze, but I think we actually, again, we need to hold up for Liliana. Or do we? Or do we? I guess if he's not going to respond, I will just make more tokens right away. He should have ate it, but he didn't. So I'm going to get 2 more. Thanks, opponent. Go to your turn. No, I'm not attacking it yet. Again, Abrupt Decay. We have time. We have time. All right, well, now it's time to use Abrupt Decay. So here you go. Oh, that's fun. Cancel. So it's going to be black and green. Abrupt Decay. And it's going to be the Scavenging Ooze. Going to be Scavenging Ooze. I guess this makes this guy bigger, though. Could have actually blown up the Tarmogoyf. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at this point. Not really. Playing the land. Oh, could have actually, in theory, played the second Courser and gained 2 life. Didn't do that. Attack. Attack with all of these creatures. So swinging for 4 in the air. Opponent's going to have a hard time dealing with that. Go, go, go. Gadget. Spirits. And we're going to draw into a Cast Down next turn, which is going to be really good against Tarmogoyf. Assuming he doesn't draw something that's going to wipe the board, which he shouldn't have. Maelstrom Pulse, though, is a really good way of getting rid of all of our spirits. Ah! Yeah, well. That's fun. Super fun. I mean, what's realistically going to happen, though? Just so we're clear what's going to happen here. Is he's going to Maelstrom Pulse our spirits away, we're going to cast down his Tarmogoyf away, and then next turn we're going to swing in with basically everything. Just start swinging into faces. So he either needs to double block stuff to get rid of things, such as Shambling Vents, or any of these things, double block with both Blood Braids, or he's going to start taking just slow amounts of damage. Wide and slow amounts of damage. The one nice thing about this as well, he can, like, he's making the choice right now. He's like, what do I get rid of? Because he knows he's going to lose something next turn. Cast Down, unfortunately, doesn't get rid of 2 things. Maelstrom Pulse. This is why I was saying, actually, in the deck tech, Maelstrom Pulse would be fantastic. Right now, we could be like, bing, both Blood Braids would be gone. Okay. And another Siege Rhino. Always fun. So, let's blow up the Tarmogoyf right now. And we need to leave up the white mana because we're going to make this guy into a creature. A Shambly Vent kind of creature. Black. Whatever. Go to combat, swing with everything. And attack with all creatures. See what our opponent has. He may have Fatal Pushes, he may have other stuff. Fatal Push would be really awesome for him right now, and he theoretically could have it. And it would have actually been triggered. Hey, it becomes a 3/3 ape. That's fun. So he's probably going to block one of these guys with it so he doesn't lose his Treetop Village. Now he's going to block the Shambling Vents and then take 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, he's going to block here. So, good. Double block, sure. You lose almost all of your stuff. Losing the Siege Rhino is not the end of the world. Him losing double is actually better. Or, like, worse for him. Also because we're going to draw Siege Rhino next turn, which is fun for me. I like Siege Rhinos. Sieging Rhinos is fun. Scavenging Ooze. Why? You're like the bane of my existence. So much pain. So much pain. The worst is Treetop Village takes 2 to to make it into a creature. Yeah, well, guess we'll play Siege Rhino. And I guess double green. Obviously not going to swing with these because he has enough to eat. There's enough creatures in the graveyard. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures? Yeah, he can make this guy a lot bigger. But this way we get to ping our opponent for 3. We gain 3. Yeah. So hanging out, I guess. We're not going to swing in with the coursers. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. We've been doing pretty good. We've been doing pretty good. But the thing is, like, there's literally just a handful of cards he can draw and completely turn the game around right now. Yeah. Completely turn the game around. So if he draws into a Liliana of the Veil, we go into a very hard situation. If he draws into... if he draws into another Maelstrom Pulse, getting rid of both of these guys, another really hard situation for us. Scavenging Ooze is a hard one, but it's not like the end of the world. It's just frustratingly hard. So, yeah. And we're burning our clock, really. Like, we're down to 7 minutes already. I'm glad I cut that first game short. I was like, we're not going to win it, so I gotta go. Gotta go. Opponent's turn. Still has lots of creatures he can eat. So, does he swing in? He does not swing in. We draw Duress, which we gotta see what's in his hand now, finally. So, what do you got, opponent? What do you have? You have a Thoughtseize. Sure, your Thoughtseize can go away. Your turn. Because we're not going to swing with the Siege Rhino. Actually, we could have swung with everything. Oh, no, we couldn't have. Swing with everything, he still has lots of life left. And we lose 2 things. So we'll lose this guy, and we'll lose... no, this guy will just bounce. So he would have taken 2 damage, and us lost a Siege Rhino. Not an ideal situation. Playing Lingering Souls, on the other hand, is an ideal situation. Overgrown Tomb, not paying life for it. Farseek's okay. And going to be white, green, I guess. Sure, why not? Opponent doesn't do anything in response, so we play another one and then ship it to our opponent's turn. See what he wants to do. He has a bunch of stuff he can, in theory, be eating to gain life back. But I think we have him. I think we have him on the rocks. Have him on the ropes. Like wrestling terms. Have him on the ropes. I guess it's actually a boxing term, technically. Godless Shrine. We'll play that. Not going to pay the life for it. We gain life. Ding, ding. Go to combat. Oh, someone else messed me. I think we go to combat. Swing with all of these guys. And I think we're actually going to play Farseek. Yeah, I think it's going to be play Farseek. Mostly because, Windswept Heath would be nice, but I'd rather draw into something a little bit more relevant. So let's do that. Why not? Why not do that? And I guess we draw... Godless Shrine. Not paying the life for it. And it puts a Courser of Crufex on top of our library. That's exciting. We have all 3 of them. Why doesn't this not shrink back down? I don't know. Oh, it's because it's this certain key over here. All right, put it back over here. Top of our library. That's what this is the whole time. If you guys are wondering what this is over here, like what this is right here, it's the top of my library. So, does our opponent have an out, or do they scoop? I'm assuming they scoop. Go to combat. Attack with all of these guys. There. Attack with all these guys. I theoretically could have played the Courser of Crufex and then the land. Let's see if he has a response for this first. He gains 1 life. Sure. That's what you need to do. He has a couple other things he can eat. He's probably waiting to draw into what he needs, though. 1, 2, 3... Planes go? I guess theoretically if we would have swung with everything... But he could also have another Abrupt Decay or Kolaghan's Command, which would theoretically kill stuff. No, he doesn't. Going to sideboard. Sweet. Sideboard time. Was there anything else we think we needed? Definitely Damping Sphere was not it. Ruin Raider would have been fun. I think we actually need to bring Ruin Raider back. Siege Rhino is really good. Abrupt Decay is really good. Scavenging Ooze is really good. Farseek. One of you can go out. I actually think both Farseeks can go. Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be. Bring the Rune Raiders back in, largely because, well, one, they're creatures compared to Farseek, which is not. Two, it actually theoretically gain us cards. As you can see, I mean, the deck has lots of ways of gaining life. We were gaining lots of little bits of life here and there. So, because the end of last game was, what, 30 some odd life? So, yeah. I totally just realized, by the way, this says negative counters right here. This does not say Abzan Midrange. It says negative counters. This is fake news right here, guys. Fake news. Yeah. Alright. I have someone that wants to play with me afterwards. Going to game 3. May not have time after. And cap blocks. So we're waiting on our opponent. He knows we're playing Abzan. I have 7 minutes on my clock, so it's completely possible I time out on this one. I'm trying to commentate as I play. 5 minutes. I lie. I have 5.5 minutes on my clock. And this... I feel like the deck needs more green sources. We're going to keep it. But it's we need green. Keep. Need green. Opponent plays first. Running out of Stomping Grounds, so no Inquisition or Thoughtseize. Okay, going to our turn. I think we run out. Save the life. Save the life. Go like this. But that save life, we're going to pay 2 life. Oh, no, we don't. We choose 3 or less. These are all really annoying. Scavenging Ooze, because it eats stuff out of graveyards, which I think is more annoying. If he plays out Bob, he'll get the advantage, but he may also kill himself. So I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of okay with him Dark Confidancing himself to Oblivion. Dark Confidanting himself to Oblivion. And we don't pay life. We run this out. No play turn 2. Turn 3 is going to be Lingering Souls. Which once we play Lingering Souls, then he can swing at the Bob and we'll just block it. So he draws another Dark Confidant. Please play double Dark Confidant. Double Dark Confidant. Double Dark Confidant. Ah, it's Liliana the Veil. Darn it. There's no way we can win this anymore. We are so done. We are so done. Courser, you can go away. There's literally 0% chance at this point that I'm going to play you. Stupid Liliana the Veil. No one likes you. The worst character in Magic the Gathering. Okay, well, let's give this a whirl, I guess. See how it plays out. And ship it to our opponent's turn. We get to play it again next turn, which is fun. So we'll have more creatures. So we'll lose 1 creature now. Opponent loses 2 life. So slow loss for our opponent. Very slow. Liliana is the worst card. There's like a very few amount of cards that I just get really frustrated at, and Liliana the Veil is one of them. She's not going to make us sack a creature. She's going to make us discard a card. He's going for the ultimate of 6, which I think will actually... Oh, he's going to Maelstrom Pulse the spirits away. Oh, he's not. He's not going to. Well, that's fine. Does he attack in with Bob? He doesn't. Should have. So let's go to combat. Attack Liliana. Attack Liliana. We're going to Inquisition Maelstrom Pulse out of his hand. Because he hasn't tossed it yet. So Liliana goes down by 2. We Inquisition our opponent. We know he has a Maelstrom Pulse. Let's get rid of the Maelstrom Pulse. Because that means he can't get rid of all of our spirits, which means we are free to play more spirits. Actually, we play Cavern and we play Ruin Raider. Now, Ruin Raider theoretically should still trigger, yes. Because he triggers if something happened, which means we still draw a card off of it. Doesn't have to be in play in order for it to trigger. So at the end of the game, or end of the thing, it checks, hey, did you draw a card? Yes, no. So at this point, neither of these cards are playable. We have 2 dead cards in our hand. That's fun. Should have probably just played Lingering Souls, I guess. We'll see. We will see. We might just throw this guy in front of a Goyf or a Bloodbraid. It's completely possible. Need a way of wiping graveyards. I need to draw into green, and then I need to play Scavenging Ooze. Each player discards a card. Which way do I go? Scavenging Ooze eats graveyards, gains me life. Siege Rhino just becomes a beater. Yeah. As I was saying, Liliana. Don't like you. Okay. This is where we see the painfulness that is. Yeah, I think we take 7 damage. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, yeah, we will take the 7 damage. Taking 7 damage. Next turn, we're probably gonna throw Rune Raider in front, just because we're gonna have to. Maybe we should have actually first. We should have done that this round. Ugh. Absolutely not the card we needed. Okay, well. 8. Not enough to kill our opponent. So I guess we go attack. Play. We could play another Rune Raider. I think we're actually just play Lingering Souls is what we're actually going to do. So play another Lingering Souls. Get more spirits. Rune Raider is going to make us lose 0 life, thankfully. We do draw into a forest. The question is, is there any way... Oh, our opponent drew a land. I was really kind of hoping he would draw into a 3-drop, and then we would be able to swing in for potentially enough damage. So he's going to make us pitch the Scavenging Ooze. And probably sack a creature. Do we die if he makes us sack a creature? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to block 2 things. So if he makes us sack a creature, we sack Rune Raider, have to block with Spirit, which doesn't really get us very far. This land would have been nice, like last turn, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. Hey, tell me the good news, good sir. Tell me the good news. I don't. Well, it's close. I mean, if we didn't have 2 minutes on the clock, and I didn't have a Rune Raider in my hand, which, man, he's not bad. We just didn't want 2 of them. We want 1. It's like drawing double Dark Confidant. That's why he actually pitched one of his Dark Confidants. Double Dark Confidant's how you die. Swing with everything? Does he swing with everything? He's thinking. He's like, what order do I do this in? The thing is, if I draw a Siege Rhino, which I should have kept now that I'm thinking about it. I should have totally kept the Siege Rhino. If I would have kept Siege Rhino, sweet, okay, there you go. He knows he has to attack with everything. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So you go. You might as well go in front of this guy. You go in front of that guy. Is it worth it? So 4, 5, 6. Is it worth it? Still makes me sack a creature. Hasn't activated Liliana yet. Hasn't activated Liliana yet. Can only do it as a sorcery, which is very nice. It would be crazy if Planeswalkers could activate at instant speed. So he's going to make a sack creature. It's going to be this other spirit, which doesn't get lethal. K-Command. 2 damage to creature. And return target creature to your graveyard from your hand. So it bounces. What do you put back in his hand? Something that. I can actually check. What did he put in his hand? He returned the Scavenging Ooze to his hand. He's gonna make a sack a creature now. So I think our opponent has this. Our opponent has it in the bag. Other than the fact that we're about to we're about to just lose all our stuff. Still was a good game. I mean, I'm glad I won one of them. It's a hard matchup, and we draw into land, which doesn't allow us to not die. Well, GG opponent, GG. And I think that's gonna be us going for it. I think we're just gonna see if we can't get the auto loss. Let's go for it. So we'll kill off Liliana because Spitefulness is my middle name. Now it's my middle name. So it's Adrian Spitefulness. You may refer to me that as. A hard day work at the salt mine, if you will. And then we will ship it to our opponent's turn, and we'll see if we die. Oh, we draw an Overgrown Tomb. More land. So yeah. Our opponent drew another land as well. So no dice from our opponent. So let's let him swing in. He can take the game. Done. Play lobby. Anyways, my name's Adrian. This has been GiantMonsterGames. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to game like a giant monster.
Thanks for watching the videos here on GiantMonsterGames. If you want to support the channel directly, we now have a Patreon page which you can go and become part of the broader GiantMonsterGames community. Additionally, if you want to see some other awesome videos, you can click right here or right here.